Hello there, this is Mike Ball, here again as your video host to the second part of our series entitled Tips for Buying a Home in San Diego. In step 1, we covered some suggestions on finding financing for your new home. In this segment, we cover some important things to consider when actually shopping for a home. The most important thing you need to do is choose the right realtor. This is particularly true on the buyer side of the transaction. Some agents might disagree with this next statement, but in my opinion, almost any realtor can be successful listing a property for sale in San Diego. It's just not that hard to sell a home here right now. The hard job is being an agent on the buyer side of the transaction. That's where the competition is. A successful buyer's agent has to be a tireless, talented negotiator with the ability to present their buyers in the best light. Once you are fortunate enough to actually get into contract on a property, your agent's negotiation skills are even more crucial. The purchase contract and the many addendums used to negotiate the sale of a home in California are pretty complicated, and your agent needs to know what he or she is doing. They are licensed to protect your fiduciary interests. So, how do you actually find the best buyer's agent? Well, just like we suggested you do when shopping for a loan, you should probably interview a few real estate teams and see which one you like best. But please, do not use more than one agent at a time when shopping for a home. Every agent has access to the same information and can show you any home listed on the MLS anywhere in the county. Agents only get paid when they close a transaction, and it is really unfair to use their time and expertise to shop for homes and then put in an offer on one of those same homes with someone else. Many agents will ask you to sign a buyer-broker agreement to protect themselves from this happening, but others will not. You owe it to your realtor to do your research up front, make a choice, and then work with one agent whom you trust. A good way to find out what an agent is like is to ask for references. For instance, we have numerous testimonials on our website that speak highly of our services, and we can put you in touch with several people you can speak with who can relate their satisfaction with our handling of their sale or purchase of a property. Like in many service professions, recommendations are probably the most reliable source of information when reviewing real estate agents. Also, ask for a showing and spend a little time with them and openly express your intention of interviewing them for the opportunity to represent you. There's no substitute for being open and honest about your intentions, and this will generally get you the same in return. You're going to spend a lot of time with your choice of realtor, and you should be totally comfortable with that person and confident that he or she is a good fit for you. Once you've decided on a realtor, ask him or her to give you a list of homes in your price range in your desired neighborhoods. You may already have an idea of where you'd like to live, but might also ask your realtor for recommendations. You might be surprised at the many niches here and there that you never considered, and might be just as good for you or even better than your initial choice of neighborhood. Take a day and drive through all the areas with homes you can afford, and see for yourself firsthand what each neighborhood is like. Consider what it might be like to live there, your commute, the nearby amenities, walkability, schools, and any other considerations you may have. Many areas in San Diego are improving rapidly, and your agent should be able to tell you how quickly the home values are increasing in each section of the county. Once you've narrowed down where you'd like to buy, your agent can take you to see homes for sale in that area. Also, every time a new home comes on the market in your price range in your chosen area, your realtor can immediately schedule you a showing and get an offer ready for you to submit. Remember, you want to act fast to have the best chance to buy a home you like. There are lots of other buyers out there right now. Your agent needs to be on call so that you don't miss your chance with any home newly listed in your chosen neighborhoods. This is really where strong customer service comes into play. You generally only have one chance to bid on a home in San Diego today. You snooze, you lose, as they say. Rarely do homes fall out of contract and come back on the market. But if they do, your agent should be on top of it and notify you immediately so that you can have the best chance of getting the home you want. Remember that in this seller's market, You may have to make several offers before one is accepted. It is a good idea to check your emotions at the door. Don't get caught up in a bidding war for a home you adore and end up paying more than you really want to afford. You need to always balance how much you love a home with how much you can comfortably afford to pay for it. No point in getting in over your head. When it comes to making an offer on a home, emotions are not your friend. This concludes step 2 in our series entitled Tips for Buying a Home in San Diego. To review, we went over the importance of making a good choice when selecting a realtor to represent you in the home buying process, how you should take the time to interview realtors and research their customer service history. You should choose one realtor whom you like and trust. We also went over the importance of surveying the county for all the areas where you can afford to buy and actually visiting them to get a feel for what they're like. Lastly, we went over the importance of acting fast when you find a home you wish to purchase, how to rely on your agent to get you quickly into the bargaining arena. And now, on to our last video in the series, Step 3, Purchasing Your New Home, where we go over what you can expect to see when you get into contract on a home and how to navigate the stages of negotiation toward a smooth closing and taking ownership of a home in San Diego. This is Mike Ball saying I'll see you on the next video, and good luck out there.